Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be organizing. So now that I'm home, I figured it was a great time to get into some places that I've been wanting to organize and go ahead and tackle those areas. So I'm going to be organizing the pantry as well as these kitchen cabinets here because I've stuffed stuff in there now that we've been home and putting pots and pans everywhere, and I'd like to get that in order. So I hope this video gives you motivation. If you guys like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and let's get to organizing.
Saw you from across the room. When our eyes met, I never knew that I could feel this way, and it's kinda strange. Don't even know your name. I don't know you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do it by shelf. So I emptied out this one and I'm gonna go ahead and organize that one. I'm actually gonna bring probably a lot of these snacks up here just because my daughter comes in and like right before dinner she'll try to grab a snack or something like that and she won't eat dinner. So I'm gonna try to take all that stuff and put it here, and then the glass ones here so she still can't reach it. And then I'll probably put those canned veggies and stuff down here. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I also have to label these two boxes, so we'll go ahead and label those once I figure out exactly what I'm going to put in there, and then I'll see what I'm going to do with those baskets. I have another one over there with granola bars and that one as well. I want to figure out what I'm going to do with that. So yeah, let's see how this turns out.
Get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. Waited all these years for you right here, but how will I ever know if you go? 'Cause I don't know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you. I know you, but I want to get to know you. Just wanna get to know you.
Okay, so I have all these containers labeled. I did that with my labeling machine. These all don't match because I just had them randomly. So these are 3 mason jars that I bought one time, and then I had these from a gift set that I got at our wedding, and then these were dollar store ones here. This one was from another gift set, and then I need to get a big thing of another big mason jar because I only had a little bit of oat flour, so I went ahead and just put it in this one. But I usually buy a big bag, so I'll need to get a mason jar for this. But this is super inexpensive. I just used things that I had, so I didn't go out and buy new ones. But if you wanted to, you can just do it all in mason jars, which is what I kind of want to switch it to, or switch it to like a nice set. But mason jars are always just so easy to find, and you don't have to worry about buying sets and sets and sets. You can just buy a single mason jar. So I think mason jars would be your easiest way of storing things like flour, sugar, chocolate chips, things like that, pastas. So I really think the clear mason jars is the way to go with this. But I'm going to go ahead and organize this on that second shelf, and then we will move on to the bottom shelf, which is just organizing the snacks and stuff and bringing them up to the top.
I'm drowning underwater, and you're just making it harder. Need to let you go to find myself, 'cause I keep on falling, and you're the one watching. Need to let you
Okay, so if you don't have a really big pantry or walk-in pantry, like I don't right now, we're in a rental house, so obviously I'm not gonna go too crazy with getting this all super amazing because we are leaving sometime around summer. So a good way to get this to fit is to just stagger them because I like to see them all. So I just bring one to the front, one to the back, one to the front, one to the back, just like that. So that way when I come in here, I can just look and be able to see everything that I have instead of just putting them behind each other. So it's a good little way just to create some more space. And then you can also hide some stuff back there that you don't want to show, or if you have like extra flour that you already filled this up with, then you can just put the bag behind there. So when you move this, you can see that you have extra flour there. So yeah, looks pretty good. Now let's move on to getting rid of this here and then reorganizing some of these snacks up here. And then probably some of this stuff might stay down here too, or just get stored down below. Okay, so I'm gonna focus now on putting some snacks in little jars. So I got these at Dollar Tree as well. I wanna replace these eventually to glass containers as well. But again, since I'm in a rental house, I don't know what our house is gonna look like next. So I want to wait until then to buy really nice containers for the pantry. So if you're on a budget and you wanna do a pantry makeover, these were at the Dollar Tree and it's just super helpful. And I really like that. You can put the snacks in there, put this lid on, open this, and you can just pour out the snacks whenever your toddler or kid, whatever wants it. So really easy, really nice. So I went ahead and labeled them just because, I don't know, I like to look at things labeled even though you can clearly tell what's in there. But I like labeling it, and that way I know that this jar will always be for that snack. Okay, so in this little basket, again, I got these at Dollar Tree as well. Super cheap, $1. So I just like to keep all the girls' bars in there. So we usually have Lara bars, it's usually our favorite. So I put all the Lara bars in there, and I will put that in the pantry as well. I have another little basket as well, and I usually just keep random fruits and veggies that I have that aren't gonna go in the fridge, and they can fit in here. So I just have like a random banana, and then I have a few avocados in there. So I will also put that in the shelf along with everything else. Okay, so everything that I have here was just random stuff in this brown basket. So I had some teas, some chia seeds, some of my daughter Mila's infant crackers and puffs. So I'm gonna get that all organized and see if I can get a lot of stuff in this basket. And then I also have her formula that she drinks here. So I might store that on that shelf, or I might store that at the bottom. I'll see how it looks. And then I like to get rid of as many boxes as I can. I don't like clunky boxes. So I'm gonna see if I can take out the teas and then put them in there as well.
bit naughty. I'm a little bit too consumed, but every part of my body is telling me to run away from you. Come a little bit closer, yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer, yeah. You're a little bit crazy. It's been days, but you never change. What's love got to do with it?
Okay, so in this bin, I kind of kept it as a tea bin with just my infant snack in there. So I just put her teething crackers here and her puffs here. And then this is the tea. And then I took this bag out of the tea boxes and put it in there. That way the teas don't get mixed up. And then this is some Lipton tea. So kind of like teas and snacks. I'm not going to label it since it's kind of like a random basket. And then everything else here are things that, for like breadcrumbs, I could also put in like a glass container, but I don't have one big enough to fit this, so I'm just going to leave it in the boxes. Same with these chia seeds and these dried craisins. This right here are dog treats, so I'm probably going to put that in the bottom. So, and then this was an extra can of formula that I had just in case I wasn't able to get this shipment in. So I'll probably put those extra ones at the bottom. So let's go ahead and work on that shelf. And then over here, I don't have too many things. So these potatoes, I just obviously leave out. So I don't know if they'll fit in that little wire basket that I have because I have the avocados and bananas in there. So I'll probably just leave these to the side. And then, oh, here's another one of these. These can go in there. There's probably not too many of these, so I'll probably dump the rest of these into here. And then, let's see. These are just my daughter's sensory bin stuff that I have. That I just haven't been wanting to throw away, so I'll probably just stuff that up at the top shelf since we pull these down often for her to play with.
I'm glad that's what you believe. So all my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly. I'm too fly. Oh, bye-bye, bye-bye. U-G-L-I, that's how you spell goodbye. U-G-L-I, you'll never see me cry. U-G-L-I, that's how you spell it. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.
Okay, so now we're gonna go through these bins right here and I'm gonna see what I'm gonna label them. I already have two of them labeled. One of them is tomato cans and another one is veggie cans. And then I'm gonna see what I do with those other two and see what I categorize them as. And then that should be pretty much it. And then it's just putting the rest of the little flower packets that I have behind the corresponding flowers on the shelf. So we'll do that at the end as well. And then whatever goes at the very bottom. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to sorting these.
I know the past is gone, and now you're all I want. 'Cause I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up. Just close your eyes and we'll be shooting stars. And you know I can't wait for forever no more. Now tell me, are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Emotions repeating, though it's been so long. I know what you're thinking, I know. I wanna spend all our time now, for better or worse. I know the past is gone, and now you're all I want. 'Cause I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up for you. I would give it all up, give it all up, give it all up. I would give it all up.
Okay, so I labeled this first one popcorn and rice. I just have 2 bags of chips in there, but normally obviously they wouldn't fit in this if they were fully packed, and I would just put them somewhere else. But for now, there's just some popcorn in here and some ready rice, which we got when this whole social distancing thing started. And then I put all the tomato cans here. So I have all tomato sauce, crushed tomatoes, and our pasta sauces in here as well. I'm gonna go ahead and lay that one down. And then I have, this one is canned veggies. I didn't have a spot for this little barbecue sauce randomly, so I just put it here face up so I know I have it. Put all the canned veggies in there so we can easily just grab them when we need them. And then in here, I'm gonna be doing our mac and cheese and then our whatever soups as well that we have on hand. I'll just put those in there. So yeah, this is how everything looks so far. Up here, I just added these little oats that I had in this chicken broth. And then behind it, I just have some stuff that we don't use that often, just like the chia seeds and stuff. I use that when I make granola bars and stuff. Same with the little craisins back there. But the stuff that I use pretty much all the time, I do keep in here. And I like seeing everything. That's the biggest advantage, is just because I know I'll use it. I don't like stuffing my pantry or getting too many things. And I know those with big families need to do that. So I know this method may not fully work. You may have to like put stuff behind here and things like that, or even just have a storage area where you put all your extras, but then keep the pantry that you open every day aesthetically pleasing. That's how I like it, and it just keeps me organized and keeps me seeing everything that I need, and it's easier to make a grocery list that way. Up there I put everything else that I had. Again, that's the sensory stuff. Potatoes and our avocado and olive oil I have up there. I fill those, these are extras. I usually fill those up. I have these glass olive oil and avocado jars, so the extra ones I keep up there. And again, all the wraps and Ziploc bags and stuff that I need. So yeah, this is how it came out. So it looks pretty decent, organized, a lot better than it did before. And now I'm just gonna take these extras. So I have some extra almond flour. And again, if you have a storage area, that's where you would put this. I don't have a specific storage area, so, and I don't just want to place it down there, and I'm not going to buy storage for down there either, just because we are moving, so I don't want to waste the time. So I'm going to put this one behind that almond flour here, so when I am done with that, I know that I can grab it from there. So that one will go back there. And then my cornmeal that I have here, I'm going to put behind the cornmeal here. And then the all-purpose flour that I have, I'm gonna put behind my little flour jar right there. So that way they're behind there, and when I see that I'm out, I can just refill it easily. Don't mind the dishes or the mess. I will get to that at some point today, but we are gonna go ahead and start with these bottom shelves, cabinets, and we are going to go through them, organize them, and see if I can just make them a little bit easier when I'm going through them to cook and things like that. The spice drawer we might get to today. I think it's as organized as it can be. I just have this little tray, and some of these extra spices here too. So I don't think I'm gonna go through this because there's not much more organizing that I can do here. Just because, again, I'm not going crazy buying stuff for this house right now. So this is what I have so far. So if you're in a rental, this is a good option. I got this little tray at Target Dollar Spot. God, I think it was like 6 months ago. But these little trays are great. I'm sure you can find them somewhere else as well. And they hold some of the spices. And I like having them in a drawer because I can just pull it out and get what I need really easily. So we're not going to get to that one. But we are going to start off here, because that's pretty messy. And let's look at this one. This one's not that bad, but there's definitely some pans, cake pans there stuffed in there, so I need to go through that one. And then over here, I have like the big appliances Instant Pot, and that's, look at that, it's all messed up in there. Blender, crock pot, toaster, so yeah, we need to go through all that. And then I think this one also needs it. It's a mess, so let's go ahead and get to those.
I've been trying to get you out of my head. Oh yeah, but somehow I always seem to wake up in your bed. Baby, if we talk for a minute, then maybe we'd be getting somewhere. I just wanna love you a little.
So I'm going to start off by putting the heaviest pans down here and then the lighter ones here. I have quite a few cast iron pans, so I'm going to put those at the bottom.
Cause I got to know if you feel the things I do. I might need some help if you let me go. Cause I'm flying through the sky and I'm sitting a little high on you. Still a little high on you.
So I just put my pasta pot there and I kept one of my non-stick skillets out. And then I have my little Dutch oven, I think it's what it's called. I have it out here. And my cast iron skillet's there. I kept my strainer back there, and I also have another little cast iron pan that I use to, like, if I don't want to go on the grill, it kind of has like the grill marks on it. So I kept that one out as well. Just making it minimal. This is the stuff that I use on a daily basis, and I didn't want to crowd it up. And everything that I'm donating is right here. Okay, so with this baking cabinet, I'm going to declutter again, get rid of stuff that I don't use, keep the stuff that I do use, and try to just organize it a little bit better.
If you let me go, cause I'm flying through the sky and I'm sitting a little high on you. I think that we need a guiding light. Right now we're running around in circles, but if you don't even wanna try, I need to know it. Can we just open up? Cause I got to know if you feel the things I do. I might need some help if you let me go. Cause I'm flying through the sky and I'm sitting a little high on you. Sitting a little high on you. On you. Yeah. Sitting a little high on you.
Okay, so I kept it simple in here with everything I use. I love to bake, so I kept a lot of my cake pans out. I have a few holiday ones in there, and then I have these little mini bundt pans. I kept my 2 cupcake pans out, my bundt cake pan, as well as my ice cream cake pan back there. And then I kept my little silicone cups out there. I love these because these little silicones, not the lids, but these silicone cups can be put in the microwave, so it's really easy to melt chocolate and pour it straight from these cups, and there's 3 sizes. And then my little cake carrier, and then the stand where I used to decorate them, little pie pans, and all my other cake pans, my circle and my squared ones. So yeah, just kept it simple in here and took out some of the stuff that didn't belong, and I will place that somewhere else. So now we're gonna focus on the appliance cabinet. I'm gonna put any appliances that I use often, I'm gonna keep, and then any appliances that I don't use anymore or just don't use regularly, I'm going to probably just store them in the garage. That way it's just easier to grab what I need.
Don't wanna stay out, that would only waste time. The way that you shine is what I've always tried to find. I'm in a haze now, gotta figure out what this is all about. I can't get you off my mind, I think of you all the time. I
this one. I really like how this came out, so I took away all the appliances that I don't use regularly, and I kept out my Instant Pot, my Ninja, the crock pot, and then that cleared up a lot of space on here, so I was able to add some things that I just didn't have room for in other cabinets there, and my toaster there. And I can honestly still add some more things to this bottom shelf, so that's really good. I might move the Ninja down because this little middle thing here is annoying to take it out if I'm going to use it regularly, but for now I'm going to leave it there, see how it goes, because I might have some things that I might need to put down here, so I may need to utilize that space. So now we're going to move on to this top cabinet. We'll move back to the bottom ones here in a bit. We're going to go ahead and go right on top, and I absolutely hate these. I do not like all these Tupperwares with lids everywhere. So I actually ordered some zip top containers. If you guys haven't heard of them, I would look them up, but they are no lid Tupperwares. And they looked really awesome. So I'm gonna try those out and I will report back to you guys and see what I think. But for now, I'll go ahead and organize these and put them up there nicely, but I am super excited to get rid of all that. I gotta organize these little spin containers. This is where I keep my daughter's bottles and all her parts because she uses the Dr. Brown's ones and they have a ton of parts in it. So clean that and organize these again because everything is just thrown in there. And again, I have some bottles, sippy cups here. And these are little like cutters, food cutters when I wanna make their lunches creative and things like that to get them to eat it. So I have that and these as well. These are like little picks for their lunches to make it kind of cute. Well, for my toddler's lunch, not my infant, obviously, since she can't have that. These are really cute. Just stick it on their food. It's not focusing, but there it is. It's cute to like put it on their snacks or their veggies, whatever, just to make it kind of exciting for them to eat. So yep, we have that, and then I need to go ahead and fix all this too, which I have bibs thrown in there and some other plates. So we'll go ahead and get started on that.
I know that this is right. Don't be shy, just get to know me. We can take this somewhere else. You and me can find ourselves. Stop pretending we are lonely. I can't call your bluff, 'cause I know that this is love. Can't pretend that you don't feel it. People think that you missed. I know you can't resist. Let me make your life easy. I wanna be your company. I wanna be your company. I wanna be your company. Think of the things we do. If it was all
so I put the bottles here and then the little cutters for their food here and some other stuff for their food, like the little sandwich cutters and all that stuff I have here. And then these are their little bento boxes, all their stuff to store their food. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Hi. Hello. And then her bottle parts are here, and an extra bottle that I had there. And then the Tupperware all up here with these plastic plates. So that's how everything came out.
If it was only me and you.
Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the junk drawer. I'm just going to take everything out, take the dividers out, clean everything out, and then put everything back in organized. And that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.